going up north. 'Tis a wild spot, and even in the summer hours, with wondrous wealth of beauty and a charm for the sad fancy, hath the gloomiest look, that awes with strange repulsion. There the bird sings never merrily in the somber trees, that seem to have never known a term of youth, their young leaves all being blighted. A rank growth spreads venemously round, with power to taint, and blistering dews await the thoughtless hand that rudely parts the thicket. Cypresses, each a great ghastly giant elding gray, stride o'er the dusk, dank track with buttresses spread round, apart, not seeming to sustain, yet linked by secret twines, that underneath blend with each arching trunk. Fantastic vines that swing like monstrous serpents in the sun, bind top to top, until the encircling trees group all in close embrace. Vast skeletons of forests that have perished ages ago molder in mighty masses on the plain, now buried in some dark and mystic tarp, or sprawled above it, resting on great arms, and making, for the opossum and the fox, bridges that help them as they roam by night. Alternate stream and lake, between the banks, glimmer in doubtful light. Smooth, silent, dark, they tell not what they harbor, but beware, lest, rising to the tree on which you stand, you sudden see the moccasin snake heave up. Oh. His yellow shining belly and flat head of burnished copper, stretched at length, behold where yonder cayman in his natural home, the mammoth lizard, all his armor on, slumbers half buried in the sedgy grass, beside the green ooze where he shelters him. The place, so like the gloomiest realm of death, is yet the abode of 1,000 forms of life, the terrible, the beautiful, the strange, winged and creeping creatures, such as make the instinctive flesh with apprehension crawl, when sudden we behold, hark! At our voice the whooping crane, gaunt fisher in these realms, erects his skeleton form and shrieks in flight, on great white wings. A pair of summer ducks, most princely in their plumage, as they hear his cry, with senses quickening all to fear, dash up from the lagoon with marvelous haste, following his guidance. See, aroused by these, and startled by our progress o'er the stream, the steel-jawed cayman, from his grassy slope, slides silent to the slimy green abode, which is his province. You behold him now. His bristling back uprises as he speeds to safety, in the center of the lake, whence his head peers alone, a shapeless knot that shows no sign of life. The hooded eye, gnathless, being ever vigilant and sharp, measuring the victims. See, a butterfly that, traveling all the day, has counted climbs, only by flowers, to rest himself a while, and, as a wanderer in a foreign land, to pause and look around him ere he goes. Lights on the monster's brow, the surly mute straightway goes down, so suddenly that he, the dandy of the summer flowers and woods, dips his light wings and soils his golden coat with the rank waters of the turbid lake. Wondering and vexed, the plumed citizen flies with an eager terror to the banks, seeking more genial natures, but in vain. Here are no gardens such as he desires, no innocent flowers of beauty, no delights of sweetness free from taint. The genial growth he loves finds here no harbor. Fetid shrubs that scent the gloomy atmosphere offend his pure patrician fantasies. On the trees that look like felon specters, he beholds no blossoming beauties, and for smiling heavens that flutter his wings with breezes of pure balm, he nothing sees but sadness aspects dread, that gather frowning, cloud and fiend in one, as if in combat, fiercely to defend their empire from the intrusive winged beam. The example of the butterfly be ours. He spreads his lacquered wings above the trees, and speeds with free flight, warning us to seek for a more genial home, and couch more sweet than those drear borders offer us tonight.
Is that it?
Yeah.
That's William Gilmore Sims. He lived here.
That is a very, very good home.
The edge